We're here at St George's Hall for the exclusive channel. This is Liverpool Pride. So we're joined by Bill Elms of Bill Elms Associates, who's done all of the marketing and PR for today. Bill, tell us about Liverpool Pride and how you pulled this off.
Oh, well, it's not just me, it's a huge group of people who've managed to pull this off, a whole list of trustees, people, volunteers, and how amazing is it today? I mean, look at this weather, look at the turnout. It's been a record number of people on the march today. I think there's probably around about 5,000 people. The city came out to welcome everybody, and this is just the start of the day, and it's going to be fantastic.
And isn't it brilliant that we can actually have Liverpool Pride finishing off here in one of Liverpool's most iconic parts of the city, St George's Hall?
Exactly. To be honest, I think this is even better than the pier head. It's much more central. It's much more focused in one area. You know, the gardens are beautiful. You've got the plateau. It allows you to have 2 or 3 different stages on the site. And it really is an incredible programme over the next 8 hours. So there's a cabaret stage, there's the main stage, there's an acoustic stage. So yeah.
So everyone who comes down to Liverpool Pride is in for an absolute treat. So I'm joined by Mr. John Story of Wirral Radio, the CEO no less, and Miss Beverly Macker. Is that Dame Beverly Macker? Lady Beverly Macker?
Lady Beverly Macker, yes, and I am CBA in my title as well.
Of course, I'm sorry I forgot. So John, what brings Wirral Radio over to St George's Gardens today?
We're all about diversity as a radio station. It's really important to us that we reflect the whole of our community, and of course that community includes gay, lesbian, bisexual and transgender people as well. And today's a fabulous day where it's absolutely wonderful to see so many people, not just in the parade, but so many people lining the streets in support of the parade, isn't it, Bev?
Absolutely, that's one thing that I think I was taken aback today. It was great being in the parade, but to see so many people, thousands and thousands of people just giving us support, waving. You look up at buildings and there's people waving to you, and even the services, the police, the firemen, everyone is just saying, we're with you.
Fantastic to see Wirral Radio over here in Liverpool City Centre, celebrating Liverpool Pride. Great to see you guys.
Thank you very much, thank you.
I'm joined by Michael Carey of Liverpool Pride. Michael, tell us all about today.
Today we've had an absolutely fabulous turnout. We've had a march that exceeds all our other marches. We've had great animation in it. It started off the scene for the rest of Pride today. The sun is out on us. We've got fabulous stages in the gardens, on the plateau, and William Brown Street. We've got Sonia to look forward to, Mason Noise, Carlin. So it's just going to be an absolute jam-packed day. But it doesn't end then, because tomorrow we've got We Are Family, which is our newer day, and it's going to be in the gardens and on the plateau, and that's going to finish with a crescendo of kind of choral concert, which is covering 22 iconic Liverpool songs, working with 6 different community choirs. It's going to be a great finale to what's going to be a wonderful weekend.
Can you give us a little hint of these 22 iconic songs? Any little ideas?
Well, if I said things like the Beatles, Dead or Alive, Sonia, and the list just goes on and on. I think there's some kind of less known bands in there as well, but I just think collectively it's just going to be amazing.
What does it mean to you today that we can have Liverpool Pride at St George's Hall in the city centre compared to, say, 5, even 10 years ago? You know, the way we've moved on as society and how diverse it is these days.
I just think that obviously the Pride movement is a long-going thing in other parts of the country. Liverpool, we're still relatively new. We are in our 7th year, and every year it's just getting bigger and better each time. It is about solidarity. It's about unity. And sometimes people say gay pride. I just like to say pride because it's about respect. It's about equality. And, you know, we've got as many straight allies here as we've got LGBT. My mum's here, you know, it's for everybody. And that's what Sunday is about as well. It's about us putting an event on for the community, and everyone should be coming here. Everyone should be standing together. And in the world the way it is at the moment, I think unity and solidarity is the way forward for us all.
You forgot one word there, and for me it's love.
Well, if you look at the back of my t-shirt, it says love each other, and I think that kind of sums it up as well.
Keith, tell me why Unite want to be here today with Pride, Liverpool Pride.
Because Unite's always had a strong tradition of defending people within the workplace, regardless of race, disability and sexual orientation, gender, LGBT and all things like that. And we've got a proud tradition of doing that, and we want to show that we've got a proud tradition of doing that, and making sure that we're visible at events like this shows people that that's what we're willing to stand up and fight for.
And isn't it fantastic that in Liverpool city centre now, in one of the most iconic buildings, we are holding Liverpool Pride here?
Yes, most certainly. I can't agree with you more on that. A city that's built on diversity, different cultures, has got to then also embrace things like LGBT in order to sort of say, well, you know, we are so diverse, so expansive, and here's another thing for that, another branch to that sort of diversity.
I'm joined by Paul Court, Head of Community Engagement for Merseyside Police. Paul, why have Merseyside Police decided to have such a big profile this weekend at Liverpool Pride?
We've always had a big profile at Pride. Every year we've taken part. This year is our biggest year. There's about 150 officers, volunteers, cadets, support staff, both from Merseyside and from other forces within the region, taking part to support the LGBT community and to show our support for the people taking part. It's a great event here today. It's fun, it's a chance for us to speak to the public and for them to speak with us and meet us, and to know that they can join Merseyside Police, which is inclusive and a diverse organisation.
Is there a particular message that you want to get across to people today with your presence here?
Yes, certainly. We want to tell people that Merseyside Police is inclusive, it is diverse. People from every walk of life are welcome to join Merseyside Police, and there's a role for you within it. So get in touch, join us, and if not, support us in what we do in our other activities.
So I'm joined by Alex of the Royal Navy. Alex, why have the Royal Navy here with a big presence at Liverpool Pride this weekend?
So actually I'm a reservist, so I have a civilian job as a nurse locally, and I'm a Royal Naval nurse as well in my spare time. The reason we've come today is to just engage with the LGBT community and show that we actually are very supportive as an employer, and we were voted top 10. We are currently number 10 in the LGBT's top 10 employers, so we're just here today to have our presence and have guys come and chat to us.
Do you find that there's often a bit of fear for people of the LGBT community of whether they want to join any of the forces, and that fear is there and you want to perhaps get rid of that?
There is that possibility, and there's a lot of intimidation with the military because, you know, it's quite physical, it is quite aggressive in its nature at times, and even people who aren't in the LGBT community have that fear. And what we want to make sure is that not only yourselves, the LGBT, but everyone can see that we're out here, we're approachable, and actually yes, we do sometimes have a pretty tough job. That doesn't make us any difference as people, and we are approachable and nice as well.
Come on, Liverpool, let's jump.
So we're joined by Mr. Jay Hind of The Guide. Liverpool, Jay, what do you make of Pride this weekend?
Do you know what? How good is this? It's so different to what it normally, because obviously normally down on the pier head, it's just one big massive space. I love the way it's dotted about. There's lots for the kids to do this year, and of course 2 days of Pride. We've never had that before. The march, I was coming in the taxi before, we went under the flyover. I've never seen so many people in so many colours. It's brilliant. It's fantastic for the city, and it is right. And this year, I think more importantly than ever, obviously with what happened in Orlando, everywhere is standing up and showing the support for LGBT rights.
It's all about the love, isn't it? And to have it here at St George's Plateau as well, one of the most iconic buildings in the city, in fact in the world. You know, you couldn't ask for anything better, could you? You're right in what you say about it being different from the pier head. I mean, how do you think it's come on since it was hosted at the pier head by your good self to today, to now?
Well, obviously for starters, the hosts are much better this year. You know, we got people like Claire Simo on stage, and lots of other people, lots of people from the gay community. I wish I was up there on stage, but it's good to see it from the other side this year and be at the bar, you know, having a bevy in the sunshine. But I think it's great, and I think it should stay in this location now forever because they've done it well.
I was a king under your control. I wanna feel like you let me to take myself to carry on. No love and no admission, take this from me tonight.